What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get into some NBA player props for Saturday, January 7th slate of games. We finally broke out of that 3-2, 3-3, 2-4 kind of nights, and we went 5-1 last night as a group, finally breaking free. Let's look at those picks from last night. Trey starts off.
Yeah, I went 2-0 yesterday. Shout out Vuk and shout out Van Fleet. I had Nikola Vucevic over 16.5 points, finished with 19. And beadless 76ers, Vuce always shows up for that matchup. And Van Fleet over 18.5 points. He finished with 28. I watched a podcast interview with him yesterday, and he said he was going to be chucking up the ball. So I was very confident in that play.
Yeah, I went 2-0 last night as well. I had CJ over his points. He had me worried in the first quarter, but scored 20 in the second and third combined. So that hit for me. And then Buddy Hield, under 1.5 turnovers, had another 0 turnover night. This prop might be the greatest discovery since basketball was created in 1891. This makes 9 straight games. Hield has had 1 or less turnovers. So those were my props from last night. Teats?
Went 1-1. LaMelo Ball over 35.5 PRAs. I'm so happy that he got that before the absolute blowout ensued. That was an ugly game to be watching. And then, dude, Kyrie served me the loss, but I mean, I'm not going to blame him for it. He put up 22 shots. They just were not falling tonight or last night.
Yeah, Kyrie, not a lack of trying. He put up 22 shots, but just a bad beat there. But 5-1, we're going to try to stay hot tonight. Let's get into plays for tonight. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, I got some good plays for you guys today. I'm going to give you guys 2. The first one I'm going to give you, this guy is an absolute unit. He's on fire right now. And I love his nickname, probably the best nickname in the league, the Finisher, because he's from Finland. Lauri Markkanen over 27.5 points on the road versus the Bulls. They're not going to scare me with this high number for Lauri. The All-Star game is in Utah this year, and Lauri's doing whatever he can to make that squad. And in this last couple weeks, he's doing a pretty good argument to even possibly start. But we know that Lauri has been filling the stat sheet over his last 7 games, but I like to take a little deeper dive into why he's been filling up that stat sheet. So over the last 7 games, he's responsible for a 29.3% usage rate, 12th highest in the league, 31.1% of his team's total shot attempts, 9th highest in the league, 40% of the team's free throw attempts, 8th highest in the league, and 38.2% of this team's total points, which is 2nd highest in the league. The Jazz are feeding him the ball, running everything through him. 27.5 is not scaring me. He should be close to 30 tonight. And the most important thing for me is the storyline. Lauri is playing the Chicago Bulls in this game. Lauri played for them from 2017 through 2021, and they did no favors with his development, in my opinion. And he destroyed the Bulls in every matchup since he's played them, including a 32-piece against them in November of this year. So Lauri is a monster on the road too. I'm not scared about this being on the road. He's averaging almost 37 points per game in his last 5 road games. That's an absurd number. So give me Lauri to score 28 points at least and demolish the Bulls in a revenge game special. And then my last one, I'm going to take, Bears golden goose here, but I'm not going to go on the points or points and assists, which is what he loves. I'm going to go with just strictly assists here with CJ McCollum at 6. McCollum has taken a big step forward this season as a playmaker for the Pelicans, and he's kind of been forced to because Brandon Ingram's out, Zion Williamson is both out for this game. So he's had to have the ball in his hands a ton. Over the last 2 games without Zion, CJ has been responsible for a 31.2% usage rate. So he's having to make a lot of playmaking decisions because he's having the ball in his hands a lot. And over those last 2 games, he's had 41.4% of his team's total assists. He's had the ball in his hands. He's been finding his teammates. I love this line for him. Give me CJ McCollum to get his role players involved on the road in Dallas and get 6 assists at least to push, but I'm loving a 7 number for CJ. So give me CJ McCollum over 6 assists and Lauri Markkanen over 27.5 points.
Yeah, Trey, you will not be disappointed with CJ tonight. I can guarantee you that. But I have 2 props for you guys tonight as well. My first prop's going to be Luka Doncic over 9.5 assists versus the Pelicans. I just watched the Pelicans last night play the Nets. They will have to double Luka tonight to stop him, and they're going to. Luka's the most double-team player in the NBA. He, on average, is doubled 18.6 times per game. That's the highest in the NBA. When Luka's doubled, he's the second best distributor in the NBA with a 45% assist percentage rate for his team. Only player higher than that is Tyrese Halliburton at 46.3%. Luka also has, as many people know, one of the highest usage rates in the NBA. Ball is in his hands at all times, so I like my chances with him getting double-digit assists for tonight. My second prop's going to be Harrison Barnes over 15.5 points against the Warriors. If we look at Barnes, he's really stepped up his scoring in the last 3 games. He's shooting 14 times per game in those 3 games and averaging 18 points. And he's been getting it done from three-point range. In his last 3 games, he's made 9 threes in those games. So I like him to continue his hot shooting tonight. My 2 props are Luka over 9.5 assists and Barnes over 15.5 points. Teats?
I'm going to bring you 2 as well, but I'm not doing anything with points. I'm going to be going more on the facilitator side of things. So let's start with some rebounds. I'm going to go with Nikola Vucevic over 11.5 boards. Vucevic, his entire career, has been known as a glass cleaner. When he was with the Magic, even now with Chicago, he has stepped up his scoring quite a bit. But he is always very reliable on the boards. As you can see, he's hit this mark 4 of the last 5, and he's averaging 13 boards a game. The last 7 against Utah, he's averaging about 11.5 rebounds a game. So that mark is just about right. But a lot of those matchups were when they still had Rudy Gobert. And Utah's big man is not Rudy Gobert anymore. So I think that Nikola Vucevic is going to have an easier time cleaning up the boards than he has as of late. The other one I'm going to take is Draymond over 14.5 rebounds and assists. I know that this has been a really weird up and down season for the Warriors, and Draymond Green, who used to be that dude who could get a double-double with 2 points scored, he hasn't been really hitting that mark as much. But I do think that with Andrew Wiggins potentially getting healthy and possibly even playing tonight, you're just adding more weapons to that offense for Draymond to have less stress to be scoring baskets and more to be passing, rebounding, and kind of playing like a Dennis Rodman type of style of basketball. So I'd like to see him finish with at least, 7-8 rebounds, 7-8 assists tonight. And we should be able to get past that mark of 14.5.
All right, so that's 6 plays for you guys tonight. Let's do the parlay lock for tonight. Teats, start us off.
So I went with the Draymond Green over 14.5 rebounds and assists. I just think that he is going to be able to dominate the boards enough, especially with his smaller stature, and facilitate as well. But with that said, I know some of you cannot take the rebounds and assists combo. So I am also very confident with the Vucevic over 11.5 rebounds. So you can mix them however you want in that sense.
I like it. I'm going to go with Luka over 9.5 assists for my lock. Trey?
Yeah, and I gave you guys the stats for why I love Lauri in a revenge game against Chicago. Just ride it, trust it. They're going to give him the ball on almost every possession tonight.
All right, guys, that'll do it for our NBA player props for January 7th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.